guys, welcome back to the channel. So I got this beadlock in the strip tank. I just want to show you guys. It's what I'm using is the Columbia Coatings Easy Strip. So they have like a sample where they do like a little small little green square and it strips it. So I decided to go ahead and buy it since I'm going to start doing all my powder coat stuff. As you can see, the oven is here already. So I actually powder coated this piece yesterday. I'll flash a picture right here so you guys can see what it is. So basically it's a beadlock wheel for one of my buddy's side-by-sides. It's a sample piece. So what ended up happening was that I most likely overcooked it just because the temperature on the PID on the controller versus my gun, they were off by a bit. That was obviously my fault. It was set correctly, but the readings were off. So it's kind of my fault, and it's kind of, it's just a learning curve. Anyways, so what ended up happening is I gave him the part and it was too dark. So we know that the color is correct because that's a Tiger Dry Lac number that we were told that the other parts were gonna match. So we know it's not the powder itself that's wrong, but rather that I overcooked it and it became dark. So what I did is I dropped it in this tank and I let it sit for about 15 minutes. So I'm gonna put my mask on right now real quick just because it smells horrible. It just smells real nasty. I mean, the Easy Strip, it's more it's less harmful than like the rim strip or the Benco, I think is, or whatever it is, rim strip, or the B17 and stuff like that. This one doesn't have the hydrochloric, I think it is, or something like that. It's more safe. And to pretty much you just wash it off once you're done with soap and water and you're good to go. So let me just show you guys what it looks like. Put the mask on. Alright, so hopefully you guys can still hear me with the mask on, but let's see, get this cover off of here. On the side. So, as you can see, just get the grips off real quick. So, I'd say definitely stripped off 99.9% of it, except for maybe there, you could probably just scratch it off. I'm gonna go ahead and hang this here, let it drip a little bit. Alright, so I got it all cleaned up and all washed up, and you can see where I sandblasted yesterday, it's actually still there, it's all etched up. So it does do a pretty good job at removing 100% of the powder coat. So yeah, for those of you who are wondering if the product, the Easy Strip from Columbia Coating, was any good, yeah, pretty much I approve of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start throwing some powder on this and get it cooked up, and then hopefully it'll come out good this time. Alright, it's literally been about 3-4 minutes max, and I want to show you guys something. Probably can't see that, but it's already gelled out. So we're at about, oven says we're at 4. That can't be right. Yeah, that can't be right. So it's telling me that we're at about 500 degrees, which I doubt it. Anyways, I think I'm just gonna let it run for a little bit long. Shit's hot. I think I'm just gonna let it run for a little bit longer, and then take them out and see what they look like. All right, guys. So got the part out the oven already, and as you can see, it's a lot lighter than what I had posted earlier. Hopefully I can post a side-by-side comparison on here right now, and you can see the difference. And yeah, this is definitely a lot lighter. Let me see if I can get more light here. Definitely a lot more shine to it. The other one really didn't have any shine to it. Also, the other one had like a reddish look to it, like a rose color. And yeah. So, all right. So that's pretty much where we at. So basically, it's pretty much a learning curve. My oven says one thing, my temperature gun says another thing, and the part sits at a different thing. It's real crazy. So basically, what's ended up happening, maybe I can show you guys. So what happens is, if I can zoom out on here, see, there we go. So my part hangs here, and I have 2 elements on top and 2 elements on the bottom. I think what's happening is, since my part is hanging here, I don't have anything that I can hang from here, so I can show you guys. But let's just say my wheel or something is hanging here. The radiation or the heat I can't even talk. The heat that radiates from the 2 elements, there we go, radiates out and starts warming up the part. The part starts getting hot. Since it's metal, starts getting hotter a lot quicker than the whole entire oven itself. So the part starts to cook before the oven even reaches its temperature. So my temperature probe is right there, which tells me here what the temperature is. So it's set at 350. So that's gonna tell this, hey, stop warming up at 350. But if this is radiating so much heat, my part could be at 500 degrees, that's exactly what happened. It was overcooked. So while you're here waiting, looking at this, your part's pretty much burning. And that's what happened to me. I hope that makes sense. Anyways, hope you guys got, some type of knowledge off of this, or, something this might be happening to you guys where, something's either not be correct, either hopefully you guys learned something here. Basically, I learned something here. It's never trust the temperature. Always open it up and check it. Also, another thing that's happening is when I open up the door and I check the temperature, the air is so hot that I think the thermometer gun is reading the air. It's not actually reading the part. So I literally have to open up the big door, let the heat out, then take the temperature of the part, then close it and let the oven get back up to temperature. And it's time consuming, not a lot, but it is some time. So I hope you guys learned something here. I hope that, you guys can give this a thumbs up, hit the like button and all that stuff, and then I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.